Hey guys. I went to, I spoke at the New England Food Show, and Joe Piantadosi, who's an old friend of mine, said, "You're looking a little scrawny there, Governor. How about some fresh bread?" So I tried to actually give it to these guys, but they're in low carbo load modes. So,
Governor, today the two teachers' unions came out in favor of the transgender bill. Just wondering where you're at on that particular bill. Have your positions changed, or have you made up your mind on that?
no, as I said before, we certainly support non-discrimination in Massachusetts for anybody, and but the details on this one are important, and I know the legislature's been working on it, and we'll look forward to seeing what they produce.
Mr. Speaker, I know you've been talking to your members about it.
Not sure if there's been any whole lot of major change. I'm still hearing, some of the same concerns that members are hearing from their constituents. And those, really have stayed the course and are still wanting to move forward. So it's probably about in the same place as it was before.
Do you think you have the votes to override a veto?
I'm not sure of that.
Would you veto the bill potentially, Governor?
It would depend on what it says.
There were a number of hearings last week on ballot questions. We know where the legislature kind of stands on, and you, Governor, on marijuana legalization and some others. But are there any that the three of you were talking about, maybe a legislative solution to avoid a number of these?
Well, we've been talking for a while, and Stan's been leading the conversation in the Senate. Senate President Rosenberg's been leading the conversation in the Senate around the charter school question, which is something obviously that I'm especially interested in. And we've also had conversations about the ballot question that involves hospital payments. And I think the other one we've talked about, those are the two big ones we've talked about.
Do you think you can do something on hospital payments?
Again, the time frame here is getting fairly short. I mean, that's first of all, that's a complicated issue. Secondly, just the collection of the data that's involved. There's a lot out there, but it's not really organized in a way that would make it most useful for that kind of conversation. But I think June 6th,
July
6th. All right, so you're talking about 120 days. It's possible, but that would have to happen pretty quickly.
What do you think of the ballot question? Are you opposed to it?
That's when I would rather see us figure out how to do something with administratively or legislatively as opposed to doing it through the ballot. Yeah.
Is there any movement on, I guess the Senate President and Speaker, on the energy bill and the solar bill? There was a letter, I guess, that got sent out today by about 30 town managers and mayors, I guess led by Seti Warren from Newton, asking that the net metering credits for municipal projects not be lowered, saying that would jeopardize municipal projects already in the pipeline.
I can tell you on the solar legislation, they are meeting. They are trading proposals back and forth. I think from where we were from the day that it was passed to where we are now, we are seeing movement on both sides to hopefully come up with a resolution, but have not reached that at this point. So I'm hopeful maybe that can happen.
Do you know where they're headed on when it comes to the net metering tax credits for?
No, as it's in conference committee, I don't know.
Hey guys.
What's your time frame for an energy bill, Mr. Speaker?
I think you were talking about tomorrow, wasn't it?
No, didn't.
What's that all about?
You'll see.
I'm expecting hopefully sometime in April we'll have something to present to the floor.
Last question.
Did someone say it would be tomorrow?
Just wait.
Governor, any reason that the Lieutenant Governor wasn't at the bill
Last
signing this
question
morning?
She's away this week with her family on vacation, and she and I both talked and texted about how much she missed being here for this. And I know how important it was to her that we get this done, and she, like many, many other people, are very excited and appreciative of the work that the conference committee and the legislature did to get this one done. And we're anxious to begin implementing it.
Thanks, everybody. We got to get going.
Rip
Thank
Scott's
you.
filed a value capture bill. Does anyone have an opinion on that legislation? For transportation.
I want to read it, but I certainly get the concept. I just want to read it.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.